voice of liberty, and I kind of taken a hiatus here because I'm trying to get somebody elected.
Dan Sebring?
Yeah.
He's running as a libertarian?
He's running as a Republican.
Okay.
He's kind of bucking the establishment, Republicans.
I saw him on a brochure looking like candidates.
So am I.
You're running profits too?
No. I'm full-time supporting Dan Sebring.
Okay. I know who he is.
Yeah.
I just can't call him on something.
I just thought I'd see what the lay of the land is here. But, it's all about freedom as far as I'm concerned. I don't smoke marijuana, I'll be honest with you. But that doesn't mean that I should prohibit you so long as you're responsible about your actions. It's, I don't indulge in a lot of other drugs, but again, I think there's a lot more to be lost, including liberty itself, by prohibition. And all the bad things are because of prohibition.
Right.
People die, because of turf protection, prohibition. Because the drug purity is in question, prohibition. Because people can't go to the police because, for one crime, because they're guilty of another alleged crime. That's all because of prohibition. When somebody rips another guy off, the cop should be there to protect his life, liberty, and property, regardless, right?
Yeah.
Not with prohibition.
No. Creates artificial hyperinflation and
exactly. A lot of bad things.
And
crime,
tainted
corruption of the politics. Judges are corrupt. Police are corrupt. All because of prohibition.
Judges are making laws instead of enforcing them, and our system is backwards.
If you study the Constitution, what's the 10th Amendment say? Those powers not vested in the federal government by this document shall be vested in the states and the people thereof. So the federal government doesn't have any authority over marijuana whatsoever if we follow the Constitution. It should be up to each
as it was intended to be. Yeah.
Right.
And since the Civil War, we've respected a federal authority.
Yeah.
States have become
subservient when they were supposed to be at least co-equal, if not superior, to the federal government.
Absolutely.
It's a big thing. I mean, if you
my opinion is the only way we have to save America at this point is state sovereignty, and if we continue to fight for that and for not complete sovereignty, but the federal government has amassed
individual
into
sovereignty. You and I are sovereign. That's what it should be.
Yes.
That's what it was intended to be. We're a far cry from that. And then second, the states. You and I should be supreme. The states second, the federal government third, and that's just upside down from where it is today.
Exactly.
Pardon my interruption.
No, exactly.
And I'm going to a seminar a week from today in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, put on by the Campaign for Liberty, which I'm a part of in the state of Wisconsin.
Absolutely.
And
familiar
it's
with
on.
That's a Ron Paul. Ron Paul supporters, and
the fellow who's speaking is Tom Woods, and he wrote a book called Nullification, and that says that if the states look at the laws that the feds pass and they're unconstitutional, they don't have to abide by them. And I think that might be a piece of saving this country, our freedom, our prosperity, because the bloodsuckers, both state and federal, are sucking right out of us, especially at the federal level. We're not the country I grew up in, and some of it's better, but most of it's worse. And I can't abide passing on a worse country to my children.
Where can people find more about Dan Sebring?
www.dansebring, Sebring, for Congress.com. DanSebring4Congress.com. Every word spelled out, all one word.
Perfect.
And that's where it's at. I'm actually the finance manager for Dan.
Okay.
So I haven't even talked to Dan on this, but I'm reasonably sure that he's inclined in this direction, and we got an election to win, so maybe he'll soft pedal it. But on every other issue that I know his stand on, he's foursquare in favor of freedom, in favor of protecting our rights, life, liberty, property. That's where it's at.